made just a little bit of a diagram for you.
56, and is that correct? Wrong. You weasel.
Turn off your brain and unzip your pants. Here's Common Man and Timmy.
Happy Monday. Welcome in. Hello, good, clean boy.
Oh, we did it, man. We did it.
How you doing, Ted?
Doing good, Mike.
How you doing, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
Yes, you are. I'll tell you what. You're looking for deep breakdown analysis today?
Analyst?
Probably not going to get it here.
Oh, man.
Instead, what you're going to get is a 3-hour gloat fest.
We did it, Mikey.
I'll tell you what, buddy.
Again.
Everything about that. Turn this off. After the first 10 minutes was just scratching me where I itch. All right, first of all, I forgot how much I missed the camera shots of sad-faced Michigan fan.
Oh, yeah.
Just at the end where there's no hope or
haven't had it.
Running it down your throat.
Haven't had it this decade.
You can't do anything about it. And then the snow comes. First the flurries, then the white death coating the field.
It was just beautiful. Everything from Brutus, who paid our guys, T-Bone and Tyvis, a visit here today. The riveting interview. He's a talker. From him doing Script Ohio and crossing out the Block M, and then the Michigan cronies after running there and scratch it out real quick. It was just an unbelievable Saturday afternoon. You're right. Save for that first quarter or those first 10 minutes. After it took the Buckeyes what seemed like a million plays to then settle for a field goal, which I don't know if I've seen it anywhere on social media or today, how close he was to doinking that thing from 24 yards or whatever the kick was. Dear God, it was an uneasy beginning to that football game. But the way that it wound up going.
The first 10 minutes of that game.
Just beautiful.
I was inventing new words, like plays on the C word, but it wasn't even that. It was even more offensive. Just inventing new words.
Well, it's not the C word. It's not offensive if you just invented it. It's not even in any book.
It was pretty offensive.
Is it sort of like Joe Pesci, like Home Alone, where you're just going to
just
under your breath type of stuff?
No.
Oh, on top of my breath.
Daddy, go in the basement now. And then once Daddy got in the basement, then there's nothing to worry about. Because Julian Sayin, his balls dropped. You see him after the game, too?
Yeah.
First of all, he's a human cabbage patch doll.
He is a good, clean boy.
And you can't unsee it once you see it. I mean, he's like made, his face is rubber. He's made in a factory.
There is not a single hair on his face that has sprouted.
But
he doesn't need to shave.
The first thing out of his mind, was it like Jenny Taft down there? Is that who was interviewing?
The All-American girl.
Hey, that was a great performance. What do you think? What do you think Julian said? And the first thing he says is, yeah, we got a lot of stuff to clean up.
Yep.
Yeah! Oh!
Wasn't a perfect game by any measure. Got to clean some things up here.
I got to tell you, it could just all be lip service. All lip service. But this team makes me feel so good. And even after the game, Ryan Day comes out and says, we're going to win with humility. Well, yes, you still have your entire team sitting with the fans and saluting Michigan while they're on the field.
Hey.
But hey,
what else are you supposed to do?
If you're not going to leave the field, Michigan, we're protecting the M.
Here's the thing. So, Ohio State's players, you had every right to go and cram that right back down their throat because they were the ones that started this. They were the ones that couldn't just be happy with their ridiculous upset victory last year. Nobody, if we could go back and circle any rivalry game throughout this series, that was the one where Ohio State had to win. They were at home. The losing streak had already gone on long enough after the long period of Ohio State kicking Michigan's ass. It had to happen last year. It didn't. And so Michigan chose to do what they wanted to do. They needed to make a scene. They wanted to start a brawl. They needed to plant the flag. Ohio State players, emotionally, after you win that game, the blood, sweat, and tears, everything goes into that. I understand if you want to do that. But, what a novel concept.
I don't want to do it.
Ohio State actually had coaches and staffers that were telling them, nope, sorry, guys. Ohio State's own people were stopping their guys from going to plant. And I don't even know if they had a plantable flag. I think they took. I think
Benosin had one in his crack.
Was it Benosin was going to pull it out of cracky?
That dude loves to celebrate.
Someone in the first row had that standard Ohio against the world flag, and Jermaine Matthews Jr., I believe it was him, had it draped around his shoulders. So I don't know if you're just going to slam it on the block, M.
This is what I said.
They didn't want that to happen.
I said this on Friday. I was talking to Dom Taberry on Channel 10. If it were me, I would no-sell it. You know?
I get it.
And that's why I did not care for, at the time, the Ryan Day, where Lou Holtz at interview after that game. Because now you've shown the world that you let that bother you.
Mm-hmm.
You know? That somehow this big win was justification for a 90-year-old man running his mouth. You know? Just no sell it. Just slap each other on the back, high five. When they ask you a question about it, say, was there chatter about this game? Was Michigan chatting about this game? Because for us, just all business. We got business to take care of next week. What's Michigan doing next week? Nothing? Yeah. All right. Have a good one.
Yeah. Enjoy the Capital One Bowl, guys. Enjoy whatever Gator Bowl, January, first bowl that's not going to be included in some bigger prize. That's what you're going to be doing. I appreciate the kind of passive, me. I like what you were saying.
No selling it.
Aggressive.
That's right.
But it doesn't take anything away from how important this was, because we talked about it going in. And look, you get the job done, you win the game. Whether you wanted to switch a band tradition to earlier in the season, you wanted to take the flight up. And about the flight, you take the flight up, and because of the weather, it gets delayed. I don't think they got home until 11:30 or midnight. And some of the people that drove, well, it might have been a longer drive, got home earlier. But they changed some things up, and it had us talking last week. But none of that matters. All that mattered is that they went up there and they executed and they got the job done.
Any of that had anything to do with it. Not having the band at practice last week, not wanting that distraction, flying up there because just like every other game, the talking points, I don't think that had anything to do with it. You went there. And outside of the first 10 minutes, you played Ohio State football. You didn't beat yourselves, and you're better than them. And you know what? You showed, if that does it for you. I mean, I don't really care. I just wanted the victory. But you showed that not only are you more talented than them, but you're tougher than them.
I think it does matter.
They couldn't stop you.
You know it matters. The only reason that it doesn't matter is that if you were not able to do that. The difference is that you adjust your game plan. You have to be who you are. But if who you are is a physical, tough as nails, punch you in the mouth kind of team, then for God's sakes, be that team. If you want to dominate on the offensive line and the defensive line and throw the ball and run the ball and play unbelievable defense.
We haven't seen that offensive line.
All of it.
Domination.
I know. And so maybe this was just a culmination in everything that had gone on. You know what? Tegra Shabola played a fantastic football game.
Absolutely.
We were moving around at right guard for a few games here, right? I've spoken about him. Like, a lot of Buckeye fans have noticed that part of the line. Need a little bit more. Like, we need to get out for these blocks. We need to stop missing so many blocks here. It was beautiful to watch. And the way that Bo Jackson runs the football for this team. How about that one where he almost comes to a complete standstill and then finds the acceleration to recharge and hit it down the sideline? That might have been before we were unable to punch in the touchdown. But that wasn't like that was the only big play or big drive for Bo. It was all game. It was working.
We're just getting started today. We have no plan really. We normally only take out the bar cart on Fridays.
We go where we want to go today.
But, today's a special day. So hang with us for 3 hours and change, and we'll keep you company. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.